The coins that we recommended yesterday on investing, if you had $1,000, oh my, wow, we've got a story to tell you today. Hey, this is CeoTrades, where money works for you. It's amazing what happened in 24 hours time. Let's take a look at the coins that we recommended yesterday. If you had $1,000, how would I invest it today? First of all, let's look at Dogecoin. Yesterday, when I alerted Dogecoin, it was somewhere around 14 cents. Look at it now. It has shot up. It's gone up 15 cents, a full penny. And although it doesn't look like much, but if you imagine buying 100,000 of these, you'd have 100,000 in pennies. That's right. That's amazing, but it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a big move, and we're expecting this to go up even a bit further. Maybe it's a pump and dump, but we're going to see in the next few minutes if it continues to rise. A lot of people will not catch this until morning or maybe overnight, because there are people in Asia and other side of the world that will be awake, while in the US most people will be asleep, and this will allow us to be able to gather if there will be more momentum that will lead this coin to go up even further, and or it will be a pump and dump, meaning it will go right back down. That's one. I wasn't expecting this to be this quick of a move, but this is pretty good. Now, this is Suku, and this one, when I alerted it, was somewhere around, right around here, right around 25 cents, I believe. And look at it. It went up to 28 cents. That it went up a good 12 to 15%, but then it dropped. This is also, to me, looks like a pump and dump, meaning it went up, it shot up, and then it right back down. A good 10 to 15% is awesome to make. And this is what I tell people, because people will ride a coin out, but when you notice, you miss on a daily basis what happens. And these are the gains that you could be making. You know, if you've invested $1,000 in this one, for example, or even $500, you would have made at least 10%, which would have been $50. Obviously, there's fees in there, but let's say you made $40 in the end, and then you pick it up again, either now or wait and see if it drops a little bit further, and you pick it up again and see where it goes. That's the name of the game for some people. Some people will let it ride and just let it ride until. That's fine. There's different ways to invest, and I'm just showing you both ways so that you're not stuck to just one method of investing. This is yearn and yearn. Yesterday, when I was watching this, was somewhere around, let's see where, I think it was right in here. This is the daily chart. I thought I had the minute chart preloaded. Sorry about that. Now we're looking at it here. As we're looking at the minute chart, I had alerted this somewhere right in here, 21.3 or so. It's at 21.6. It's made a move. It's not a major move, but it's about 4 or 5% gains. That's pretty good as well. That means something. If these three coins are already in a positive move momentum, that means there's some news out there pushing these forward. It's not just necessarily a pump and dump. Now this one is Decentraland Mana. Mana doesn't seem to have a move like the other ones, but when I alerted this one, it was somewhere around here, which would have been 240 range. It hasn't changed much. It did go up just a little hair, but I'd say it's somewhere around where I alerted, 241 or so. You're not always going to catch all of them. That's just not realistic. Now here is Safemoon, which is another one. I did not alert this one yesterday. However, I like Safemoon, and I've heard good things about it, but it's a risky one. It's highly risky, and this one will fluctuate, especially it's a micro penny coin. It's 0.3 zeros and a 9 right now, but it was yesterday. As I did not alert this one, so you're not going to be able to tell where it was. But I would say if I would have alerted it, it would have probably been somewhere around this area right here. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like, that where it would have been. So it's it might have landed a little bit lower than what I alerted, and that's possible as well. That can happen. Although I did not alert this one. Why? Well, it wasn't on my radar at the time. And then two, look at this. Since Safemoon moved to version 2, it shot up and then it's gone straight down. It's just gone down. There's no sign of it recuperating yet, although I know that these will go up. All of them will go up. On a daily chart, most of these look really good, but on a minute, as what I just showed you on most of them, it's a completely different story. You've got to be able to see both stories, and also be aware that Doge in general is down about 80 to 85% off its highs back several months ago. Let me just look at the daily chart here. You see, this was from May of last year. It's down about 80%. It was at 73. It's at 14%. That's about an 80% change, and that's normal. Suku is down from its daily, and this was from January. Suku, you can see it right here, January, and it's just gone straight down. It's tried to make some pumps, and then it dumps. That's just the name of the game. Suku is on a move, but I believe it's going to go right back down, just like, well, it did. This is the one that I showed you earlier, and Yearn is good for the long term. Why? Because it's a loan. They do deal with loans mainly in Asia, I believe, but they have other coins that also mimic the loans that Yearn does. I'd say keep a look at this one, and if you like, read up on it and follow some news, because this might be a good one to hold for the long term, especially since Yearn Finance has gone up higher than Bitcoin. It has gone much higher than Bitcoin. So this is CeoTrades. If you want to double your bank account, why don't you invest in your knowledge account so that your money account will grow multiplied? Stay safe, and until tomorrow, take care and keep reading, keep listening, keep learning, because that is how the investments become brighter in your future.